G'day everyone and welcome to my channel. We're going to go on to the next prompt in our ephemerember list, which is magical creature. And I am going to get straight into it. I'm going to move this across to the side. What we're going to do is I've got a piece of scrap black card here and we're going to have a bit of a play. And what I'm going to use is I'm going to use some snakeskin. So I am, the joys of being Australian. Lots of snakes around here, and when people find out you're a mixed media kind of artist and stuff, it's surprising what people will send your way. So I've got a bag here full of snakeskin, and we're going to utilize that today. So it's of course you don't have to use this. I'm just lucky that I've got it. So I'm like, why not use the things that I have made available to me and go with that. So I've got some snake skin there, and I'm just going to get my hot glue gun on the charge. And what I'm going to do, so I'm going to make a dragon. So I'm going to use snake skin as the underlying component of it, and then I'm going to add some paints and things like that, and we're going to turn it into dragon skin, so dragon hide, which I thought could be a little bit of fun, a little bit different, and definitely utilizing all of the resources that we have made available to us. I also have some eyes. Now these, I got a set of them. If you go on eBay and just put in like dragon eyes or something like that, you'll find these like little cabochons that you can use. So I'm going to use one of them in here as well, and we're going to obviously give it a bit of an eyeball, which is what the hot glue is for. That being said, I need another hot glue stick. Where are you? Hello, found it. Found it. All right. Hey, I kind of go for a bit of a slant here. Let's see, it's not quite ready yet. Yeah, so what am I going to do? I'm going to wait for this to heat up and then I'll come back to you. Now that we've got an idea of what we are doing. Okay, so we're back. We're going to do this hot glue. I'm going to just quickly come along and draw kind of where I want this to go. So I'm going to basically draw in its basically eye ridges, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I'm after there. And I'm just using the hot glue just for dimension. Okay, here's that other stick. And does it want to take? No. There it is. Kind of looks like a rooster's crest at this point, huh? All right. There we go. Now, if you don't have hot glue, you don't need to use this. So I usually use bits of tissue paper or something like that all rolled up, but it was just easier this time around to get the hot glue and utilize that out. All right. Okay. Just going to a little bit of some hornies, making more like a rooster dragon. Why not? Okay. A lot of dinosaurs probably look like chickens. Big, scary, meat-eating chickens, but chickens. All right, so we've got that there. Just wait for that to set, and then we'll get on to the next part. Okay, so it's all set up. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, I've just got some Mod Podge here, but any kind of glue as such, and I'm going to put it down. I'm going to be smart, because while I have a new like fancy mat that you can do everything on, I kind of really don't want to dirty it too much first straight up. Alright, I'm going to add a generous amount of some Mod Podge because I don't want it drying while we do the rest of this. Okay. Okay, Mod Podge on. Snake skin. Let's get going. Alright. Push that on. Patting this on here. It kind of gives the coolest effect, snakeskin, especially when it comes to the point that we're going to colour it or paint it. It's when it really comes into its own. Alright, I'm going to take off all of the extra bits. I'm going to wipe away that. Okay. Now, I'm just going to make sure that in where the eye's going is not too skinny. And then not get it all stuck on my fingers, because of course that's what I'm doing. That's alright. Okay. Okay. So let's come in with a bit more Mod Podge, because we want to seal this in. And try not to touch it with your fingertips, Tammy. She says as she touches it more with her fingertips. I'm also using the brush to try and get it in around these shapes that we've made. I'm going to have to go in here. Really wish I could find my tweezers. Like trying to get a bit off without taking the whole lot. Stay. Alright. Stop touching it, Timmy. she says stop touching it, and gets more and more stuck to my fingers each time I do. All right. Okay, I'm going to let that dry off and then we will come back. Okay, so we're back and it's dried. I'm just going to neaten up these edges. I went on the hunt to see if I could find where I put all of these tweezers and stuff, and I've just come to the realization that I must put a box together of like all the little things that I didn't want to lose and needed to get my hands on, and I've lost the whole box because I have no idea. The joys. And I'm not a disorganized person. I just had to move my room and I don't know where it ended up going. I also want to clarify, obviously I didn't take the skin off any living snake. Well, it was a living snake, but you know, it was a shedded skin. It had been discarded. It had freely left it behind. So please, please know that. I thought I'd better point that out. All right. So we're going to come in and we're going to do a bit of painting now. I'm going to come in with Blueprint Sketch. And do I want to use a sponge? I think I do. Sponge is always good. One of these things, these sea sponges are probably one of the best things to have. All right. I'm just going to come in and dab, 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 dab. All right. Dab, 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 dab. Dab, 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 dab. Okay. All right. So we got some Blueprint Sketch. I'm like, meow, wipe it up. Okay. Then let's come in with some Stormy Sky. And now I've probably gotten too little out. Yep. Can't win, can you? Okay, so we got some Stormy Sky, and now let's come in with some Tumbled Glass. And just plopping that along. Alright. So we've got a bit of a blue look going. So those are done. They're the base colours done. Now I've got some Deco Art Dazzling Metallics in Ice Blue. Might give that a little bit of a play. Only a touchy touch. Mainly because it's on my desk for another project I'm doing. All right. Let's come on. And tap that throughout. I'm going to need a little bit more. Okay. So we've got that. It's looking dragonesque. I'm going to dry it off and then I'm going to come back. Okay, I'll just let it dry off. Okay, so I'm back. I've dried that off, and I've got here some Art Alchemy Opal Magic Wax in Vintage Silk, and I'm just going to do this to give it some somethings. It is a dragon after all, and magical. So we need to make it look as such. Alright. So we've got a bit of that along there. Then what we can do is, when you can stick our eyeball in, I'm just going to grab some glue, pop it in here, get my eyeball, and stick it in. Alright. So there we go. So we've got our eyeball. We're just going to let that set up a little bit now. I'm going to come in and get some of the Stadler Black. I'm just going to put that in here. A little bit. Like so. And then in a little bit in under here. And then a little bit of water. Alright. Might come in that as well. Let's put in a little bit in these bits. Alright. And then I think a little bit in under here too. Alright. So we're kind of getting it in there. We got a little bit more definition to it now. And it's looking quite a dragony. I'm just going to let that off to the side just for that glue to set up and do its thing. And we'll do the next part. Okay, so what I've got is, oh gosh, I have a piece of scrap cardstock that I've got that's got like dragons on it. So that worked out good. I got some of the paper bag, and I've got one of the pages, done a 2 to a page kind of thing. And this is tumbled glass, and it just, to me, it looked like, crystal dragon, which is why there's those blue colors in the dragon. So this could be, the dragon rider. So waiting and dreaming about the dragon cut to appear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to round corners. Actually, I think I'm going to go for pretty corners in this case. I'm going to go and do what I call butt corners. Little butts. I'm going to do that on this one too. Alright, now I just need, there we go, no, that's Stormy Sky, that's Blueprint, of course, there it is, tumbled glass, I've lost the lid. Okay, there we go, tumbler glass. Ah, what? Where did that come from? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Clean up on aisle 6. Righty. Okay. Get this going. Okay, we got that. Now we're going to place this onto here and glue it down. Okay. There we go. Going to glue down under there. Excellent. All right. Now this one. All right. Okay, for here. Let's move that down. There we go. Get a bit of that. I'm just going to come along and put a bit of this tumbled glass onto this paper bag, just so it kind of looks like, you know, the cliff rock faces and the crystal and all of that. Was my plan, you know, on the ice, the icy cliffs. Okay, so we've got our journal card made, and we can come back to our dragon, and let's have a look at putting this into our journal. So the page I'm going to put it is just before Stormy Sky, because the colours still work, but I didn't want the same character close to each other. So Tumbled Glass is way back in the rest of the book, and I thought, well, this can go in here and it kind of still works, and we can have that look happening. I think I'm going to put it on this side. Okay. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to put something underneath it. Oh, that kind of looks cool. What do you reckon? I think that could work. So let's do that. Alright. Okay, I'm going to use, what am I going to use? Let's just go with some glue, and we'll just wait for it to dry. I think is going to be the best bet. because we need it on there so it doesn't come off. I think we'll just wait for that to set up, and then I will come back. If I can turn my video on pause. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I've dried it all off. We're on here. We're just going to do a few little across. I think I'm going to go on this side because that's going to be the one facing up. So first up, I want some Stormy Sky splatters. Okay, it will wipe straight off the glass, so don't stress too badly about that one. And of course, I want some gold. Okay, some gold here. All right, going to put that off to the side just to dry up, and then I'm going to get the journal out. Right, now I've got to find this page again. There we go, there's that one. There's that. Now what I want to do is I want to add some splatters along here. So a little bit more water. Okay, so we've got the gold. And I now want some of the Stormy Sky. Oh no, tumble glass. Whatever one it is that I'm using. Okay. So I'm just going to let those dry up and I'll be back. Okay, so we're back. I've glued it into the page and added the journal card behind it. And there we go. So there's our magical creature. And I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, keep an eye out. Ask anyone around if they've got some, if they find any shed snake skin. It's always a bit of fun to play with. All right, thank you very much. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up and leave a comment. Always helps out my channel. And as always, remember, be kind, be strong, be aware, and I'll see you later. Bye.